Hi, Mrs. Kongzaras.
Hello, I was gonna do a countdown for you.
Were you? Do a
Do
countdown.
do 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 do.
For those that were waiting for a countdown, I know. So this is meant to be a really quick video.
Okay.
For those that caught Mrs. Kongzaras and New Sensation earlier today, they did an awesome live stream with the guest, Lady Luda Oda. And I had a confession to make. Yes.
In the middle of my stream, here I am trying to entertain our guests, come up with something interesting and witty to say. Half the time I went, because I'm reading the chat. And I felt like, why you do this to me? And then in the middle of our stream,
Yes.
because StreamYard doesn't show me any of this stuff, I happen to have my phone off to the side to make sure my internet didn't cut out, which it did twice.
Yes.
This boo-boo internet.
Boo-boo internet.
That he throws a poll. Juan Puera, what's up?
Yeah, so I did purchase something yesterday from Captain's Auctions Warehouse, and
Conte wants to know.
Yeah, what did I buy? That's exactly what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna reveal what I purchased from Captain's Auctions. It was late night, and sometimes the best deals at Captain's Auction can be found at the late nights. You know, there was other content creators yesterday. Congratulations to P-Dub's Arcade Loft that won a Q*bert arcade. And guess how much he paid for that Q*bert machine?
I heard a lot.
$2,300, but well worth it. And so he paid a good amount for his Holy Grail.
So
something that was nostalgic for him growing up. Okay. And so I think that's one of the reasons why we make these arcade purchases, is because whatever you purchase, it's because it hits that home and nostalgia for you. And this something that I purchased is something definitely nostalgic, not only for me, but I think for you too.
When he said this, and he goes, "Do you want to do a live stream with me?" I was like, "All right, let me get my hangover tea from our favorite friends at Apothecary.
Yeah.
In addition to, if I need to, my glass of red."
Oh, and Adam Cow makes a good point that it's 18% premium sales tax and shipping. But the good news is that I do live in Southern California, so I do have the luxury of being able to stop by in person and pick up these machines.
Are you offering to pick it up for P-Dubs? You're saying it right now?
I will at least wave hi to the Q*bert machine, and maybe I'll sign it and I'll put a Kongzaras sticker on it and like have him find it, right? Wouldn't that be funny if I like stuck a Kongzaras sticker on his arcade machine? He would hate me. $2,300 machine, but MVC2, ooh, beat money. So you bought a bottle pad or that Return of the Jedi. So people were watching that battle pod.
Also Star Wars 1992.
I actually did bid on the Star Wars battle pod. Just FYI, but I didn't win it. It was too expensive for me.
It's like too big, because at that point we clean out this room.
Yeah.
And we put it in here.
Yeah. Well, you're talking about something that's big. This might be pretty big as well, but it was. I didn't buy it for $2,000. That's for sure. So thanks, Adam. So let's go ahead and head over to Captain's Auction Warehouse. Again, if you haven't been to this site, this is a place that sells real arcade machines and lots of other peripherals from your favorite gumball machines, candy machines, vending ticket machines.
It didn't even say it's a gumball machine. It's a Denny's gumball machine.
So yeah, every 6 weeks or so they do an auction, and this auction again was 600 lots, and they had lots of stuff, pinball machines and things. This is how I think I've won 4 auctions so far from this arcade. But let me scroll over to
I like how you say I won, and I feel like that's not a win.
So there's a couple of things that were on my watch list that were good, and there's some good stuff in here. There's a Crazy Taxi.
Oh my god, that beat.
Yeah. Is there anything in here that's nostalgic for you? I'm gonna just.
Oh, look at that money machine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scroll through and see. Okay, so what I purchased is on this page, and I want you to guess, Mrs. Kongzaras, which one of these things.
You bought a dollar changer machine?
I'm scrolling through. This is meant to be some sort of like, at least, can you guess out of this stuff do you think I purchased? So we're getting past the coin machines. All right, so here's starting to see some stuff. Tell me if you think any of these look like something that your husband would purchase. That's a nostalgic piece of arcade history that you and I have both played at one of our favorite arcades. See anything yet?
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Are you see anything yet?
You say this so it seems like we passed it, right?
Do you see anything yet?
No, you did not buy the Lost World one.
No.
Okay.
Do you see anything else that looks familiar?
You keep saying this.
Yeah.
And like,
does this look familiar at all?
No.
Do you remember playing this at the Redondo Beach Fun Factory and how I was so obsessed with maybe purchasing this from somebody else?
You bid $500? That means
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
No, it does. Look, it's fully working. Both sides, the cameras. Look, guys! I bought a Gunman Wars. If people have no idea what this is a Namco.
This is a huge
It's
arcade.
a dual screen arcade. But see the history of this.
It's as big as like the right on Virtual.
No, it's smaller than that. It's not a sit down cab, but like so this game essentially is a 2-person shooter cab where you are on 2 separate teams, a red team and a blue team, and this you take that controller machine and you move it like up and down, left, right. That's how you move, and then you shoot, and then you play like head to head, and you could actually like.
You know the worst part about this? Okay,
you remember this game, don't you?
You purchased this because our son loved this game. He loved it so much that if mommy says sell it, my son will suddenly turn and say, "Mommy, I don't want you to live with me in the future." He will kick me out of his future house.
This was me and my son's like favorite game to play at the Redondo Beach Fun Factory. This is a piece of like, and I've never seen this game for sale ever. And this lot, not only did they have this one, they had 2 of them. I didn't buy 2. Don't worry. But like, so they had this one, and I was searching, and then they had another one. And I won't show you how much this went for. Well, actually, I was kind of sad. So as soon as I heard,
so that one's video turns on, but you can't play. The other one video turned on and you can play.
No, both of them work. Mine's works perfectly actually. And no, so the reason why this one sold for $300, and it went for a little bit cheaper. But there's a giant hole in it though. And look at
somebody got mad and punched
it. So the quality of this one, I saw it and I was like, meh. But it sold for cheaper. And the other one that I got for $500, I was like, I was the first bidder. It was at $500, and like it was, so here's the thing at Captain's, for all of these, the default is $500, and if nobody bids on it, then he says, all right, how about $100, and it goes down. But I didn't want to take the chance of being like, oh, someone is the first bidder and then it going up. So I bid $500 when it was $500. I should have waited to see if I can get it cheaper. Because as you can see, I was the only bidder. I was number 1, the only person that was interested in this machine. Gunman Wars. Again, it's if you watch Retro Ralph's video on Grid, it's kind of like that. You're in this arena and you're shooting 2 players. I've never seen it emulated as well. System 23 game.
Well, because it's one of those games that like the gun doesn't move anywhere. It just goes left, right, up, down.
It's a super unique game. I'm really excited to do some content on this. I have no idea where I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna be sleeping in the garage.
You keep saying that it's not a big game. It is a big ass game. Big. The mold itself. Look at the 2 bars off to the side that's like surrounding, and the height of it.
Freaking awesome.
What if it doesn't fit in our garage? Wait, what am I even saying? It shouldn't even go in our garage.
Yeah. So this year, this came out in 1998, I believe. It's still cheaper than Arcade One Up.
Steve said.
What did Retro Steve said? Only an idiot to bid. Just JK. This was in the thumbnail. It's a huge arcade. No one knows about it.
36 people showed up to see like
TCRTs. That's right. It is freaking big. These went super cheap. I mean, come on, be sleeping on the couch tonight for sure. Any recommendations for shipping company? They have some recommendations for sure, but I don't know. But yeah, what did I buy? That's exactly what I did. Well, anyways, that's all I wanted to do was to document Mrs. Kongzaressa's lovely live reaction and how I'm gonna be doing a lot of cleanup around the house tonight.
No wonder you said I'm cleaning up the garage today. That was like, that's my thing to do today.
Yeah, but Gunman Wars, please, this is like.
Can we?
I don't think this game has ever been on sale.
Call Captain Auction and say, can you do me a favor? Whenever this Joker shows up in your stream, please call me.
And say, do not do anything.
Because you do this secretive thing. He has a little earpiece in. He's walking around with his phone. Half the time I'm thinking he's watching NBA or maybe a YouTuber. I don't realize he's listening to the auction.
Yeah, all day I was listening. I mean, there was some other good stuff. Like, oh, here's the one. You want to see the one that got away?
Captain Auctions, please call me. I'm happy to help you promote as long as this fool does not buy any more stuff.
I really wanted to buy this. I actually bid on it, but it wasn't about the cost of it because it actually went for really cheap. But I'm really sad about not getting this. but we have zero space for it. I have zero space for the other one too.
No, it's neither like you have zero space. When
I
you
have
clean
zero
up
space.
this room,
Look,
it goes in
Star
here.
Wars trilogy.
Oh, shit.
Okay, no, I didn't buy this, but this
Okay.
went for $1,900. But this is something that I wanted to make that into a Star Wars trilogy. That's what it looks like. So that's a Star Wars trilogy. So I didn't get that, but there is where is it? Are we getting to page 12? Okay,
You're
so
causing intense FOMO for everybody that's online. I'm gonna get all these calls from their significant
know.
others asking me like,
but all
WTF?
these big machines, like not a lot of people. Oh, look, here it is. So Stun Runner. Does this cap ever look familiar for you? This Stun Runner went for $500. And this is cheaper than an arcade 1-up. And look how beautiful this machine is. I have dreams of making a 3/4 scale version of this Stun Runner. And I could have had a real one for $5.
You have dreams of the Stun Runner arcade where other folks were straddling it and like, rubbing up against it as it's playing.
Yeah. Oh, man. I really wanted this. But I already won if I didn't win the other auction, I would have bid on this more to win it because it only went for $500.
You would have bid on a grinding pole.
Look how cool it is. I mean, it's a yoke game. It's Stun. Do you remember playing this game at all?
No, I don't.
No?
But just looking at it, I can see you just strapping this thing and be like, I'm playing a game. It's like you're playing live.
Yeah, it's so. I mean, this was. Oh man, it was only 5 bids, and I don't know if it shows the history, but I this was me. I was bidder 5551.
No wonder you're like, hey kids, let's all go to sleep now.
I know. It was look. This is
midnight.
12:30 at night. And then
I thought he was being so supportive of me to help me get the children to bed because I had to wake up early for the stream.
It was $200.
No,
I
he
bid,
wanted me to go to sleep.
and it
so
was
he could
like
keep bidding.
going once, going twice. So I didn't win 300.
So
and then
tell
I
me this: when you gave me a kiss goodnight, did you still have that goddamn thing in your ear?
No, I had been done watching the stream for a while now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you actually did say goodnight to me and not be like, good night. I'll see you later.
That's not the latest I've stayed up to watch a stream, but man, if I had the balls to tell you that I bid on the other one first and then was thinking about this one, like even the parts alone would have been worth it. Oh, I'm really sad. $500. Look at this. It's so beautiful.
It's long.
It's so. I should have bought the Stun Runner. I know, $500. Yeah, but it's gigantic. But who cares? But yeah, the link to the auction. So it ended yesterday, Rev. There's a link in the description to check it out. That Stun Runner would have been double torture that Mrs. Kongzaroo would have put after you. But look, Console Kid says $500 working with 2 CRTs. Dude, that's good. So I think I did okay, especially on the other one. So okay, Console Kid is saying, remember Mrs. Kong, full-size arcades hold their value. You can play, refurbish it, maybe flip, get your money back. He bought right.
You know what he did not think of when he bought?
Thanks.
Where we're gonna put it.
This is true. It's not about the cost. It's really about the space. It's a money and a space issue.
This is supposed to be our house. It's starting to turn into his house, and I just occupy a small space in it.
Well, I love you, and thank you for being the best supportive wife ever.
You know what he does for me instead? After I called him out for his $800 mandate, he goes and buys me jewelry. You know how big jewelry is compared to his arcades? Fellas, hold up your finger.
Sparkly. It's sparkly. Yeah. The best things come in small packages. These are really small. Anyways, thanks. Buy now, details later. Move the kids into the garage. That's it. I wanted to keep this stream super short and just do my live confessions.
Stop agreeing
YouTube.
with him. What is this, Adam?
What does Adam say? Oh, Justin 100% agree. That's all. That's it. Anyways, Marie Kondo time for
we do have a friend who is
doing
a professional declutterer, so maybe I should call her over and just tell me, like, I don't care how much anything costs. Just tell me how to get it out.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for joining in and watching Confessions of Mr. Kongzarus to his wife. This has become our couples therapy session, essentially, to be able to do this live with all of you watching. And we appreciate you. So she just finished the glass. Happy Sunday, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. I will be digging a hole later to get myself out of.
Well, literally and actually.
And actually, yeah. I mean, we do have some sad news. Our pet chinchilla just passed away today. So
17 years old.
Sadly, unfortunately, Pika, we love you. But yeah, we have some pet things to take care of. But anyways, thanks everybody. Appreciate it. Take care. Bye. No, I just saw this from Justin Console Kits, but if I bought arcades for you to fit into it, would you be okay with it? I think you could fit into it.
Can we just go into Captain's arcades as he's doing the live bit? I will crawl into every machine that he has.
I should take you to Captain's with me.
That will prevent you from buying,
Okay.
and then that's how, you know, Captain's, I'm willing to help you market if it means I just crawl into arcades.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We need to do that for sure. All right. Thanks, Console Kids. All right. See you guys later. Bye.